So I just got here. I was still exploring this castle. Will this person let me go past them? Yeah, that's what I thought. King Ludwig von Swanstone. Okay. Is it Ludwig or Ludwig? We shall find out. Hello. Oh, King Ludwig, what about me? Am I not worthy of your love? Was I asking you no? Wow, rude. What if I say no to her? You were listening, you're too kind. Hoo-hoo. Oh, okay. Fair enough. She just very, she's very caught up in the moment, you could say. Now, there was some trouble going on here, but I'll be honest, I don't remember what it was, so... Mirror Princess. Okay, that rings a bell. Surely go and have a look. You'll need to get the king's permission first. Okay. Once you see her, you'll understand how the king feels. I know I certainly do. Okay. Weird thing to say to a stranger, but all right. Okay. Yeah, she's trapped or something like that. Beautiful princess who's shed many tears, trapped in the mirror for so many years. There you go. Trapped. Confirming trapped. Mini medal. I think I wanted to heal too, but there's no... Yeah, I'm not healed. There's no inn here, which is annoying. Just shameful how the new king is so infatuated with rescuing that girl in the mirror. What would his ancestors think if they knew? I'm sure they'd be turning in their graves. I understand how the old man feels, but the king isn't the one who would love to see the princess freed from the mirror. I've tried every trick I could find. Whoever trapped her in that mirror must have used a powerful curse. Now I have learnt that the curse can be broken by casting a certain spell in front of the mirror. I've even gone as far as to learn the words of that spell, but it was all for naught. No matter who casts it, the spell just doesn't work. So the princess remained trapped in the mirror. Could this be Millie? I wonder if this is Millie. Rare thing to find King Ludwig on his throne. I imagine he spends most of his time in the mirror chamber gazing longingly at that princess. Rumors of a mirror that reflects only truth. They call it Rosmere. I wonder if there's any connection between Rosmere and the cursed mirror downstairs. Well, we'll probably find out. I got one of those. King last week told me he couldn't even stomach eating one of my world famous schnitzels. Oh, I think this is a Ludwig situation. I'm pretty sure this is a Ludwig and not a Ludwig. Travelers, welcome. Do you have business with the king? Feel free to have a leisurely stroll about the castle. I already did. Alright, I'll come back and say yes in a hot second. I just want to see what's upstairs. Leisurely stroll, as it would. As you were. As it were. Is that a map? Okay. Probably, but I can't do anything with it. I do wish that King Ludwig would find a companion soon. The second bed is just wasting space here. Alright, let's say yes. The king is currently busy in the mirror chamber in the castle cellar. If it is an urgent matter, then please head down to meet him there. I'll instruct the guard to let you pass. Oh. Why, thank you. Please go ahead. Okay. What's this dude up here doing? Downstairs, you'll find the mirror chamber and a couple of storage rooms. Don't even think of loitering down there, though. I am a king of loitering, and you will not persuade me to not loiter. It's actually impossible to do. It cannot be done. Got to see the mirror princess once. I was convinced she'd be a fake, but then I laid eyes on her. She's real, all right. Meow. The cat is fast asleep. I'm taking the pretty Betsy. And the money. Just trash amount of money. 150. Garbage. This mirror chamber, King Ludwig has decreed that none shall enter, so you know what I'm going to say next. Leave. The party hear a voice coming from the other side of the door. Princess, I know not what you are. I do not even know your name. But surely there must be something I can do to help you. It pains me to stand here powerless before you. Forgive me, dear princess. I must return to my throne room. Hi. Who are you? If you've come here to see the princess and you've wasted your time, she's not some kind of tourist attraction. If you have business with me, then come and see me upstairs. Oh. Fair enough. A bit abrasive, but I get it. Please be on your best behavior for the king. Okay. You're the ones from earlier. What's that? You say you're traveling the world, wiping out the straggler monsters on a quest of self-discovery? It's quite a lofty mission. Nevertheless, I still cannot allow you to see the mirror, princess. When my father was king, he would show the princess to anyone and everyone who dropped by. But I am not my father. Under my reign, the mirror princess will not be wheeled out like some kind of museum piece. So my apologies, but I must ask you to leave now. No, wait, you said that you are traveling the world, yes? In that case, I have a request. If you happen to hear any rumors of an item known as Rosmir, please let me know immediately. If only I were able to possess Rosmir, then surely I would be able to save the princess from the mirror. Please keep it in mind as you travel. I have that. What's this? You've already gathered information about Rosmir? Yes. What? You claim to actually possess the mirror? Yeah. Great goddess, is that truly Rosmir? It's absolutely beautiful. My heart is positively pounding. Quickly, follow me and bring that mirror. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, well, her sprite at first glance does not look like Millie. This is the cursed mirror. Go ahead, hold Ra's mirror aloft in front of it. Alright. The woman inside the mirror seems to be desperately trying to communicate something, but Walt doesn't understand what she's trying to say. Interesting. This is a little bit suspicious. A little bit suspicious, if you ask me. Walt holds Ra's mirror high above his head. The reflection shows the face of a sad woman. And behind her, a terrifying sorcerer laughing eerily. What's going on? Nothing is happening. Why? I should have known. Not even Ra's mirror can free the princess from her glass prison. But what was that monstrosity that appeared behind the princess? Wait, surely not. We must hurry. There's something I need to check right away. Join me upstairs when you are ready. Please, I beg of you. Bro, like, she's still waving her arms around? Yep, sure is. Okay. Well, that's a bit suspicious. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Thanks to that mirror of yours, everything has become clear. I have here a dusty book that has been in this castle since before anyone can recall. In it is written the tale of a young prince and beautiful princess who are very much in love. But it is also a story of a wicked sorcerer called Spiegel, who does not approve of their budding romance. A classic fairy tale, eh? But the story in this book is different. The prince and princess do not live happily ever after. The monster that we just saw in Rosmere is the sorcerer Spiegel from this book. There's no mistaking it. The resemblance is uncanny, because it's a picture book. This means Spiegel must still be alive. That is why the princess's curse cannot be lifted. You had told me that one of the purposes of your journey is to rid the world of any remaining monsters, yes? Then I beg of you, find this Spiegel and defeat him. That's the spirit. Wonderful. My chancellor here will tell you everything you need to know. I'm counting on you, Walt. Alright. If what is written in the book is true, then Spiegel lives at the top of a tower surrounded by a lake located to the north of this castle. Of course, there is no tower to the north of this, here. Got the little fucker. So Goddess knows how we'll ever find him. Anyway, if you do manage to find Spiegel's tower, try casting Peep in front of its door. According to the story in the book, that's the only way to get inside the tower. Okay. Oh. Oh. Did I already look at your gear and stuff? Battle Axe. Dream Blade. Staff of Anti-Magic. Saw Blade. Saw Blade is one better than the Battle Axe, but has no special... Did I buy armor? I have 12k money in my pocket right now. Iron Mask, Magic Shield. Oh. Oh, shoot. Uh-huh. I need to buy armor. Well, let's buy one of these and one of these. And I think I can afford this if I sell something. $777. Okay. Let's buy this. And let's buy heavy armor. Silver mail, silver mail, silver mail. I'm gonna give it to Gouaine. I should ultimately buy 3 of these, but they are a little expensive. I can sell off that full plate armor for sure, because that's gonna be Junkaroonie. Wait, he didn't have silver mail on? Where did the full... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, shit, that silver mail almost affords... Holy shit. Hold on. What? Where did this full plate... Can I use this on anybody? Garbage... No. Okay, let's get rid of it. That silver mail sells for a lot, though. I'm almost like wondering if I should even sell it. It's so valuable. But it's worse than what I have. I guess. I think I'm gonna be able to... Yeah, I can straight up just buy the other 2 heavy armor upgrades for everybody. And I'll still have some money left over and I can buy the helm. This is the best... Why is this heavy armor so good for so cheap? Like, I barely lost money in all these transactions. Okay, I lost a lot of money on the helmet upgrade, but that's fine. That was honestly a little bit overdue, so I spent half my money to get huge defensive gains. Sweet. I need a place to sleep. Where the fuck am I? I'm in the lower world. How did I get here? Is my boat nearby? Don't I have a boat? Where's my boat? Like, actual question. Where the fuck's my boat? I'm just gonna sleep here really quick, and I probably need a quick AFK. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. We're healed. I need my boat. Is my boat landlocked to the north? Is that what the problem is? I thought... I had gotten it out of this area. Level 30. Oh, sweet. Gawain's thief leveled up. Is he master? Yeah. All right. Well, this is as good a time as any. Come on. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it right now. I said I was gonna do this last time, but I'm gonna do it now. Or I said I was gonna do this. I wasn't sure when. Let's plan this out a little bit. Well, we'll do hero. And for that... Oh, it doesn't actually tell you. That's fine. Luminary. Millie. Which is Dancer and Gadabout. So there's 7 here. But for right now, I technically only need 6. I know he already did Thief. But if I had him switch to Martial Artist... and then do Priest. Martial Artist and Priest, Priest. Warrior and Mage. Warrior and Martial Artist. If Nevin is Sage, Then the only other mage one is Armamentalist. Which sort of forces Carver to Gladiator. But I think maybe that's okay. The funniest thing about this setup would be that I'll actually have Ashland be my Armamentalist. Because of the warrior component. Oh shit. My allergies or something are really acting up today. I don't know why. So I apologize. Every day we snuffle and Pew, 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 pew. So that does mean, as far as jobs that I started him off on, Thief does not do me a whole lot of good, unfortunately. Oh man, but having a ranger gives you safe passage. It's okay. I don't think Gawain should be a ranger. I'm gonna have him be a paladin. So I gotta get him started on either martial artist or priest. Oh, buddy. All right. Nope, we're good. I forgot I need to go in the basement. So I must not have that gate by Howe Castle open. Is that correct? I can't really see it from here. What is that? Port Haven really the closest place there? I don't even think I want to go here. It's funny, Aldrade's Abbey is probably the quickest way to get between worlds. I kind of just wish they'd let you teleport between them, but I sort of get why it doesn't because of the whole dream thing. But that's right, and I boated around and found like everything I could here. So the dream world is like covered. But how much? Oh, okay. We could. Oh, Spiegelspire. Oh, this place is gonna suck, isn't it? Look at all these fucking stairs. And I can get to all of them. Oh my god, chests. I don't know. I see. So is that room just completely closed off? So the stairs to the right of the one that I came up are no bueno. You can't actually go anywhere. They're completely walled off. The stairs that I came up, I can go out that door that probably goes to, like, this ledge, I guess? But I don't see a way back in from there. Oh, there it is. So I came up the right way because then we can loop all the way over. And those two sets of stairs above me literally just lead to each other. And there's nothing in those two rooms. So I guessed correctly. Weirdly enough. Pretty uncommon for me. My question mark is, so I guess, can I go around this way? Oh no. Oh no. It's still not dead? What? Oh no. Oh, 516. Oh shit. Dythons. Like Python, but die. Roo, what? What are you meowing about, Roo? Why is my camera all fucked up? Am I... Oh. I see why. Pain in my butt. Oh my god. Installing another update. I hate the Logitech software. I hate it. It is such a pain in the ass to use. The reason my camera's all fucked up is because the brightness setting is in the camera management software. But when the camera management software has an update, it stops applying the brightness setting that I already had it set to. And it's all it updates all the time for stupid little shit. There. All I have to do is go in. It has an exposure setting. And what it does... Oh, that's yep. What it does, I have it fine-tuned. I have it exactly where I want it. So that my green screen looks good. And I can easily distinguish the green and key it out. Problem is, if this fucking application has to update, it returns on auto exposure, but it does it wrong. So I have to go in and auto exposure looks like it's off, but it's actually on. So I have to tell it that it's on and then turn it off so that it resnaps into the setting that I want it to be. So fucking dumb, Logitech. I just need to get off of the Logitech webcam is really the problem. I would prefer to use I only noticed it because if I ever look like I'm dark, like a darker color than normal, it's because it's failed. Drives me fucking crazy. Oh, these aren't that strong. Okay. They're fast, though. I'm envenomed. I don't even know what that means. Oh. Can I get rid of that? Okay. What the fuck do we got going on here? Oh, not gas baggins. Not gas baggins, dude. Actually begs a really good point just now. I probably should have banked some money. This tower, though, am I right? There's just a cozy little house at the top of this place. Just saw that on the top. Whoa. Saw it on the top screen. Really? It's water. What? Ugh, that's so lame. I just threw an excellent throw. And then it failed once and immediately ran away. What a dick. Okay, so what's going on here? You don't... am I gonna fight this guy here? Whoops. What is whistle? Summons monsters. Oh. That doesn't seem to do anything. Excuse me, sir. Eh? Who are you? Spiegel? Pray tell, how did you know my name? The Mirror Princess. Who told you about Miralda? Congratulations, you have found the culprit. I did indeed encase Miralda in her mirror prison. How to undo the curse? A simple matter, really. All she must do is become my lawfully vetted wife. But sadly, she seems to need further reflection on the issue. very stubborn woman. Hasn't given an inch on the matter in a good few millennia. But I am patient. I have time. All the time in the world, one could say. But first I must punish you for meddling in with mine private affairs. Gay. Alright, I was right. We are gonna fight this jackass. I mean, he kind of seemed like he was just vibing and chilling, but I'm fine with opening up a can of whoop ass on him. I'm gonna double Kabuff here. I don't really know what we're in for, so. Fuck it, I'll quadruple Kabuff. Fair enough. Ouch. Oh. Playing the backup game, are we?
Das Nayat gut.
Nayat. Das Nayat good. Ouch. No, tomorrow's regular stuff is on. Unless I say otherwise. No. No, it's not to be announced. It is announced as on. It is already announced. To be authenticated. No. It's authenticated. I will remove authentication if need be. I will have not forgotten. Ouch. Got him. Got him, dude. The Dream Blades. The Dream Blade. So fucking important. I never thought you'd beat me. Meralda, all I ever wanted was your love. And then he fucking explodes. Alright, well, we did it. That was honestly pretty easy. Very strange difficulty curve. Alright. Yeah, I know, right? Where was the... Is this the one that took me down? You don't know what level you were? You don't know if you were fucking disgustingly overpowered like I am? You came here out of order? Wait, how would you get here without doing the previous stuff, though? You can't get the Swanstone without unlocking that well to get here. And the only way to unlock that well is to do the stuff before it. Like, it's pretty... This game is somewhat open, but it's pretty... You have to do How Castle first to get access to the shrine. Carpet, maybe? Not on... The bed is in the dream. The only way to get to Swan Castle... Oh, I see what you... Wait, are you saying, like, you figured out the peep puzzle without the hints from Swanstone? Figure out how to open the door without... Because you probably don't have to come here to get the peep hint if you figure out that peep opens the door somehow. What door? The door to Spiegelspire. Because Spiegelspire is just out in the open in the dream world in the desert. And you could have flown there, yeah, if you figured out how to get inside without making it to Swanstone to learn about peeping at the door to open it. Because otherwise the door's locked. So you can't get to Spiegelspire unless you just like try a bunch of random magic on the door. But I am assuming that's not what you did. Yeah, I don't think you came here quote unquote out of order. You were probably just under level. Because, you know, not saying I'm proud of it, but I spent a lot of time grinding up jobs because I didn't realize they were a thing in the game for a while. Probably just baby levels. Yeah, like Walt is level 30, Carver is level 30, Nevin's level 27. I'm probably a little strong. But I also just CC'd the hell out of his minions, which makes that fight a lot easier. Put those motherfuckers to sleep forever. You're back. Tell me, how did it go? What? You defeated him? Wonderful. I just knew you would defeat that evil sorcerer. This means the Mirror Princess. Oh, yes. Her name was Meralda. This means we can rescue Meralda from inside the mirror. We must head to the mirror chamber at once. She's probably not even going to be in there anymore, is she? Oh no, she still is. Surely now we will be able to use this spell to lift the curse. King Ludwig quietly closes his eyes and begins to mutter in an arcane tongue. Yep, I'm not going to read that. You guys can read it. I'm sure you all know what it says, but I am not going to read it. Because it has a slur in it. Beloved princess, do you accept my love? If you do accept, then call my name. Call the name of your one true love. What if she just like, nah, I'll stay here. Ludwig. Meralda. I... Hell yeah, dude. Oh my. Ludwig, thank you. Meralda, you really exist, here, now. I do, Ludwig, and it's all because of you and your brave friends. I mean, let's not go with friends. I just met this dude. Oh, Walt, how can I ever thank you enough? I don't have the words. Open the fucking gates for the water, please. I've never felt such happiness. I'm not even sure if I can express it. But rest assured, I promise I shall find a way to thank you properly for this. For now, however, I wish to be alone with Meralda, if you please. Gross. Come, Meralda, I must introduce you to everyone. What? I'm going to make you my queen, my wife. Surely you do not object. Good, then let's go. I think she might object. You know, she was in love with... She's been stuck in time and space for millennia, is what Spiegel said. And she loved another person when she got put in there. Just saying. I don't know that she's, like, hip to trot here. Thanks for all your help. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad you came. Thanks to you, I'm able to make my beloved Meralda Miss Ludwig von Swanstone. It has a nice ring to it, just like her finger. We'll have to host an appropriately enormous ceremony, and of course we shall invite you. But why rush? I've waited my whole life for this. Surely I can wait a little longer, right? Ha! For now, then, let me give you a token of my gratitude. It's a little something that's been in our family for generations. This floodgate key is now yours. Wow. Thanks. I have to manually open the floodgate myself, huh? With that key, you can open the floodgate that blocks the channel just east of here. Then the southern seas are yours to explore. Truly, your horizons will be greatly broadened. I sincerely hope that you can find what you are looking for. Meralda and I will be praying for your success. No idea I've been here for such an eternity. I had no sense of the passage of time. It started when Spiegel came to attack our castle one day. There was a man I loved, you see, but Spiegel drove him to his death. Spiegel took me and said he was going to make me his own. I did not return his love, as you can imagine. As soon as he realized this, he trapped me inside that mirror. He said I would remain there until I said that I loved him. He said he would wait as long as it took. When I was freed from the mirror and met Ludwig for the first time, I just knew. He is a reincarnation of the man I had loved. After thousands of years of waiting, we can at last be together. It is all thanks to you. I can never pay you for what you've done for us, but if there's anything you need, never hesitate to ask. I lived in your ancient history. Perhaps my knowledge of the past will prove useful in the present. Yeah, Murdaugh, you defeated a monster known as the Dreadfiend Murdaugh? I've never heard of that name. I do recall hearing tales of the existence of a terrifying Archfiend. It seems that my mind is still muddled after spending so long in the mirror. Okay. Oh, now we're doing this whole spiel. I want to farm you for info. Alright, we'll leave though. We'll leave. We got the floodgate key. That's all I really care about, I guess. It's fine. Or whatever. Right, I mean, she said reincarnation. If that's what she believes, that's fine. I'm not gonna harsh on her buzz that much, but like that sounds, I don't know, that sounds weird AF to me. Just saying. Like, I feel like I personally would not be down. Spent the whole afternoon with the space heater on and it's all leaving as I run the fan to cook dinner. That sounds like the fucking worst space heater I've ever heard of. That a fucking stovetop fan can take the heat away? It sounds like it's a sweet baby piece of garbage. How old is this thing? This fan is mega high powered. It's a stove fan. It's a stove fan. Oh, Ashlyn ranked up and learned Kasnooze. Oh, nice. It's too expensive? Yay! Fucking freedom, dude. Oh, Octavian Pirate. Okay, crit, Man of War. Millie, Jesus Christ, Millie. My brain mushed some words together there. So you're still early days on Gadabout. Okay. Oh, finally get to uncover that chunk of the map. Thank God. Thank God. Mad mallards. Unlucky. No extra Noibat spawns for me. I have 2 minutes left. Wait, he did 191 damage on a non-crit? Oh, there's a well here? Where does it go? Frog! I'm the most fabulously fashionable frog around. Bear in mind that only a limited number of items can have their style boosted. However, legendary items won't just increase in style, they'll become more effective too. Ribbit. Okay. What the fuck does that mean? Talking in riddles, Mr. Frog. What is this? Are you a shop? Fashion Forge. We take your ordinary equipment and make it extraordinary. Are you in the market to add a little flair to your weapons and wear? Whose belongings shall I work my modish magic on? Why? Oh, we got one more bat. Hold on, let me grab him. Oh, you fucker. I literally just saw it and it went away. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't understand what this is for. Yeah, not anymore. It's 5, so we're done. Huh. Just want to take your money? I mean, I don't pay anything to play, so... If that is what they want, they're doing a shit job of it. Cinesculpture and Purslime. Ouch. What's nearby? Well, there's a castle up there. Although it looks like it's ruined. Hatchet Man. Did I master it? I did. Yay. Okay, we want to just find a town quick that I can teleport back to. There's one to the north up here. Shit, I don't know if I can get to it. Oh. It's also a big mouth cave. Big old cave mouth. Fuck. This is a wasted encounter! Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Oi, you lot. What have you come here for? You didn't come here hoping to catch sight of any real-life mermaids, did you? Nope. All right. Well, in that case, I'll get out of your way. Are there real-life mermaids here? I don't know if there's an inn. Is there an inn? Yep, okay, that's all I need. I'll talk to all these people later. Now, I'm gonna go downstairs really quick because this guy... Oh, sword, never mind. Not this guy. Gladiator, Sage, Luminary, or Ranger vocations. wonder what war cry, call to arms, and service call do. I want to do something maybe a little bit buck wild here. I think I'm gonna let... So what he just said to me is that I need the secondary jobs in order to get the primary stuff. Or in order to get to hero. It's actually secondary. So I think, since I already have somebody planned to do Gladiator, Carver, I'll have Walt go through Ranger to get to hero. Pescado is apparently the new place that I found. Alrighty, welcome. This is the fishing village of Pescado. There's an item shop. What are you doing, old man? All my fish are sold out. We always used to have such a bountiful catch. The waves have gotten rougher and the monsters have gotten tougher. It's too dangerous to go out fishing these days. That's not good. That sounds very unbueno. What do you want? You're in the way. Get out of here. Move it. Okay, Rod. See you later, dude. Scaling the Heights: A Fisherman's Guide. A non-fiction book about the salty sea dogs who make their living from the sea. Alright, Rod's a bit of a dick. We don't like Rod. Yo, where are my mini medals at, though? Interesting. We can't just give up. One of these days, the monsters are sure to go away. I'm telling you, one of these days. We should all stop carping on. We should all stop carping on and get some nets ready for when that day comes. Is she replacing the word harp with carp? Sometimes I see Rod going to that cave on the northern edge of the village. I'm sure there's nothing of interest for him in a place like that. I wonder what he's up to. That boy was born to be a fisherman. He was the biggest earner in the whole village. Then one day his boat was attacked by vicious sea monsters. The poor lad barely managed to escape the jaws of death. But his legs were broken and his fishing arm was as limp as an eel. If you'd seen the state of him, you'd think it was a miracle he survived at all. The best thing you can do is just leave him alone. We tried comforting him, but he's inconsolable. Damn. Wait, so how does he still go to that cave then? Sounds kind of fucked up, doesn't it? What's the point, eh? Even if I fix this bleeding boat, I can't go out fishing. And if I can't go out fishing, I can't catch any fish. This village is finished, I tell you. It's drying up and dying out. Me erg? Oh no, is the kitty hungry? The kitty needs fish because it's hungry. What's this? This is the place to be. The best fish restaurant in all Pescado. The fish are so pricey these days and they won't sell them to us anyway. Rumor has it that someone's been buying up all their stock. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a bit of pickled perch right now. How many mini medals is that? 39. Oh, welcome. I suppose it's fresh fish you're after? I'm afraid the last customer just cleaned me out. I haven't as much as a sardine to offer you. Sorry. Alright, well, the last customer's got to be somebody here, right? Theoretically. So who did that? I've seen one, you know, on the rocks by the Northern Cape it was. What did I see? A mermaid, of course, as the goddess is my witness. Okay, so there's some link between the mermaid that we saw before and this place. I suppose Rod's already picked your bones? I do apologize, he's been as prickly as a pike lately. Goddess knows what's gotten into him. Maybe he's in love? Eh, I doubt it. I can't help but worry about Rod. He used to be the best fisherman in the village, you know. On in here. The last place I was in, all the talk was of peace returning to the world. What a load of tosh. Just look around you. The sea's so choppy no one can go out fishing. It's a right tragedy. They say mermaids have been spotted around these parts. If you ever come across one, be sure to let me know. Imagine getting your hands on a real mermaid. People would be queuing up to see her for a reasonable fee, of course. Weird? Getting weird vibes from that guy. That guy right there. Weird vibes. So, let's go up in here. What's up in here? Okay, we got an old guy fishing. What's up, old guy? It's no good nothing's biting today. What's that, Rod? Ah, he's been known to show his face around here from time to time. He always looks a bit shifty when he skulks into the cave. I wonder what he's up to. I mean, I do too, but... just being a sussy baka isn't really that big of a deal. So... okay, we're going this way. Kind of hard to see that this cave layout is a little jankaroonie. Alright, we can get monsters in here maybe? Nope, just a long ass walk. It certainly seems like we could get monsters in here. Are they like afraid of me or something? Do I smell bad? What is going on with this cave layout though? It's like perplexing. I keep expecting them to be trying to hide something. What's this? This looks suspicious. I can't rotate the camera to look at, like, why this looks weird. Interesting. You sure you don't know anything about this cave, old man? Alright, well, let's just go confront Rod again really quick and see if maybe we can't get some more info out of the lad. Shall we? Alright. You're in the way, get out of here, move it. This guy sucks. Alright, fine then, game. I'll get on my boat and go in the cave on the north side. I'm not afraid of the choppy waters. Oh, there's a mermaid. Hello. Alright. What's over here? Wait, what the fuck? What's the deal with this map? Is weird. That's really strange. There's so much extra space around where you're supposed to go. And I'm just so curious. I can't help but, like, look around. Hello, again. Okay, I'll go in the cave. Hello again. Oh, no! Oh, that's a handy little trick you got there. Okay. Not really sure what's going on there. Oh my god, the fucking dogs. Alright. So what if I tell him yes? Is he gonna be here again? Oh no, he's not here. Alright, bit of a puzzler. Bit of a puzzler, this one. Oh, come on. Whoa! Dickhead. Pretty good. How are you doing? Got home from work. Well, hopefully you can get some good time to relax now that work is done. Yeah, fair. Fair, that's a mood. It looks cold there. Is there nothing here? Look at all of them. Crisis Core is really good. Besides the fact that it's still kind of like a... It's not a great story with like a ton of like really fun characters to be around or anything like that. But as far as serving its purpose, it definitely still does that as like a prequel. But the gameplay is vastly improved over the PSP version. Big fan of the gameplay changes. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I had kind of forgotten the main thing that I would say is such a huge improvement is I had forgotten how many side missions there are in Crisis Core. And I had also forgotten that in the PSP version, every time Zack runs out of hit points. Boy, that ability seems fucking worthless, doesn't it? You go back to like the load game screen because you technically game over. That shit sucks, but it's not in the remake. When you fail, you can just restart from the battle that you were at, which is massive quality of life. That was a hell of a fight. So there is just straight up nothing here. Bizarre. Oh, I could go up in there. Nice. What else is there around here? I wonder if I could go down that well in the center. Also, I don't think I've been to that house. I should be able to disembark on those bridges. I feel like there's a lot of places that I can go here. Well, let's just go in here really quick. Where does this go? Nice. Hello, man. He's asleep. Okay. Not helpful. Understood. Is there something in the middle of this poison? Which music? The map music? Or the sailing? Yeah. I can see that. Wait, have I been to this house over here? The map feather is in the way. I have been to that house. Alright, well, let's go up here then. What's in... Oh, okay, well, we'll find out in a second. Did somebody get poisoned and I missed it? Oh. Oops. Alright, I don't really know what's in here. Oh shit, this is my first north. At the end, east. North at the first four-way intersection. South at the first four-way intersection. The west. Stairs. Ooh. What up, lads? Do I have a... Might try thwacking him, honestly. Well, this could be bad. That hurt a lot already. God damn it. I'm sick and tired of these fuckers dodging my shit. Again. Hey. So... Oh, there is a chest down there. Whoa. Some workers? Go to sleep. Ouch. They do look fancy. They hit like a truck, too. Oh, there you go. Go back to sleep. Holy shit, he's sturdy. A suit of spiked armor. Big style boost. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and put it on me, I think. Thank you very much. Oh, well, I already had it. Yeah, so I could have saved money on heavy armors. Oh well. Oh, these mirrors. These mirrors are fuckers. Ow! Oh, is Carver mastered? Oh, it'd be so cool if he is mastered. Nope. Fuck. He's the last one to hit 7-star too. So it's just... Martial artist is just a fucking grind, man. Let's go this way. Ow! I'm going to Tampa, Florida. Yep, I actually almost went there. The hurricane that hit that area, I almost ended up going there right as it was gonna make landfall a few months ago. But we canceled the trip when we saw that shit was about to get fucked. These things hurt like a motherfucker. Dinner. I'm got some Taco John's. Crunching down some, unfortunately, a little crispy potato Lays. They still taste okay, but they definitely were in the oil a little bit too long. Yes. Yep. They are probably my favorite side as far as like a fast food restaurant goes. Like any sort of like fries or other types of things that you'd normally get, these are very, very good. They have a seasoning that I'm pretty sure is just pure MSG, and it's delightful. Gleaming statue of a gold dragon. It is that. I must not supposed to be here yet. That's my current guess is now. I think coming here was a waste of time. Yep. Good old MSG. Yeah, I think this is a waste of time. Well, that sucks. At least I know the solution to the puzzle works, but I need to get the fuck out of here. Because the enemies in here hurt like a mother. We need to go. We need to go. GTFO. Well, so... Interesting. This is a... Definitely not a Wii. Trust me, you're not missing out. I just powered through them so that they wouldn't get cold, but they were average at best. But unfortunately, also definitely not a Wii. I ate them all. They're gone. No sharing. No sharing because, like I said, they were fine. They were edible. They weren't burnt like terribly, but they were definitely, they were overcooked. They did not have the like the brown on the outside, but still like potatoey on the inside. No, that didn't. It was pretty thoroughly meticulous time. Yeah, unless they figure out unless they figure out how to let us send food through the internet. Once that happens, yeah. Once I can like scan my food and like a replicator on the other end. Oh, in this town, yeah. There's a bunch of old ladies in this town. There's a bunch of old ladies that all use the same model. But yeah, then it would be faster. Okay, it's gotta be something to do with this guy, but he's just being a dick, so... What else can I even do? You know what I'll do? I'll take my boat. You know what? I'm not fucking sailing all the way there. My boat teleports with me. I'm too lazy. I'm gonna go check out the mermaid situation up here again. Let's see if they'll talk to me. Hello? No, don't go anywhere. Okay. Well. Why don't they like me? I haven't done anything to them. I feel like maybe I don't know. I'm almost wondering if I fucked up by telling him that I wasn't here to see mermaids. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure 100%, but they definitely don't like humans. That's something I can tell right away. They have some animosity towards humans. I guess I could check the dream world again. Pretty sure there's a well in this house. Let's go take a look at what's nearby in the dream world here. Weirdly, not a lot. I don't remember where Medford's Manor is. Okay, it's a bit out of the way, but I have my bed, so it's fine. How the fuck do I get through here? Is there a path I can take up through here that will get me somewhere? No. And what's this again? Whole lot of nothing. I know I got a notification on my phone. Stream the Grammys tonight. No, thank you. I'll pass on rich people patting each other on the back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not interested. Didn't even know the Grammys were happening tonight. Oh, that's right, that's what's here. Can I please get on my bed? Thank you. I mean, that's not how I feel about it, but I do pay attention to music. I just don't think that an award show is that interesting. Like, just I don't think the Grammys are that well known for having particularly interesting outfits from the performers that show up. There might be some though, but it's not like the Met Gala or something like that. I just don't. They can just tell us who won what awards. Like I don't think anybody cares that much to justify having a whole like award show that's televised and shit. Well, fuck. I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to do next. It's a little bit, Now, there was the other... Where was the other... There was another spot that I could go to. And I opted for spot A and it worked out mostly in my favor. Where was spot B at? Fucking shit fuck. There was was it up here? There's a house here. What was in the house? Is there a well in here? There is. Where does this go? This goes to a place I haven't been. Okay, this is progress. This is progress. It's a weird little setup. Yes, I have not been here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. I don't really want to walk across the poison. Oh, we got... Okay, jeebus. This is a hell of a... Yeah, it's all the poison, and I don't have a ranger, so I can't mitigate the damage. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's just try to get these boulders taken care of. Maybe I'll try to like whack this one and fucking just gonna hit this guy and try to put him to sleep. Got his ass. Damn it. Let's do that. And, oops. Do that and do this and do that. No sleep. Oh my gosh. That could not have been any worse. You should be almost dead. Fuck. Okay, well at least we got to sleep there. Okay. That guy's dead. Good. Buff is annoying. Still killed him. Alright. There we go. Extra sleepy. Alright. Which level increases? Sales clerk. Dig. Dig? Is that an outside of combat ability? Wait, what? Oh no. Why can I dig for I hate that. Oh shit. He mastered priest. I need to get him off that. Is it more of a pain in the ass to come? I'm gonna have. There's so many mountains. There's so many mountains. This kind of sucks, but it's fine. It sucks because I'll have to go back to where I just was from the dream world, but I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I need to swap Nevin onto Mage. I didn't actually give myself a mental image of his stats, so I'm gonna do that really quick by just So we lost strength, a little bit of speed, some resilience, a little bit of wisdom, and attack. Or no, I gained some wisdom. And I gained a little bit of agility. Lost a little bit of defense. Definitely lost max HP. And gained a little bit of MP. Okay. I don't think anybody else is going to change their path right now. I think everybody else... Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. How close are people? Am I gonna have to come back, like, in a second? 936 is a shitload. 9... Oh, Millie is one back. Well, but that's... Okay, that's fine. And 15. Okay. We've got... I might be able to make it to the next town with that number of battles. Oh, nope, that's the bank. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put some money away. Yeah, I'm sitting on a lot of money, so let's just dump it in. Great. That was actually convenient. My bed is not here, but if I just go to here, that'll be close enough. Do I have 40 medals? Ooh, I got 41. That's an item. Oh, that's right. Never mind. He's just vibing. Yo. Give me my thing. Miracle Sword. Oh, this is a good weapon. This is a good weapon. Sands of Time at 50. Which I think just lets you restart a fight that's going really bad. Yeah, this sword is way fucking good. And apparently everybody can use it. So it doesn't matter who you want to have it. But this thing heals when it deals damage. Which is very fucking good. It's a very good... It's a very, very, very good weapon. And I think what I'm gonna do in order to utilize it is I'm gonna give it to Nevin. Because he's had that Morning Star for a million fucking years. And it's like very outdated as far as damage at this point. Alrighty. Back to where I was. Alright, we're just gonna try to hoof it through these mountains real fast. I want to get to that town that's past all the mountains and forests. That's my objective. That one right there. Okay. This kinda sucks. Go to sleep. Alright, fine, I'll just kick you. we go. Okay. Got him. Okay. Okay, we got freeloader. Rank. Puff Puff. Frizzle Snooze. Okay. Oh, right, because he started mage. Get me out of the mountains. Get me to the town. I hate this place. I hate this place a lot. Frizzle is single enemy. Sleep. Nice. Big heal. Nice. Not nice. Worse. Ooh, got a Reuben? Bro. The sapping is killing me. How? How is he still not dead? What a fight. Get me out. Town. Doesn't have a pickle. What kind of nonsense sandwich is that? You must have got yourselves pretty lost to end up here. Welcome to Dullerton, a village that's not even interesting enough to live up to its name. Okay. Old Win was Dullerton's most famous son. No one made better armor than him. Since he went away, we've lost the income from his armor, and the town struggled to make ends meet. Win disappeared, but his wife lives here still. She's looked after by Win's trusty dog, Silver. Moo Moo. Someone's come to visit. This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened. Oh, these poor people. I'm not even that interesting. I do have blue hair, but like... Let me think, I'm pretty sure there was something exciting that happened once in Dullerton. No, wait, that clearly happened somewhere else. My mistake. Holy shit. Oh, an Unexpected. Great. Hello, Unexpected. You little shit. Got him. In the battled days, general hopelessness and utter despair were some of this goddess-forsaken place's best features. There wasn't even a priest here to cure the sick. Then Sister Grin rode into town armed with nothing but a pure heart and some poor jokes. If only she'd come here a bit sooner, she might have cheered Win up, and he'd still be hammering away in his smithy as we speak. Oh boy, this place is tragic, huh? This place is sad AF. Sister Grin seems to find her jokes funnier than anyone else does, and if I ever have to hear that slime joke again... Still, we take whatever entertainment we can get here in Dullerton. Well, what do you know? Some special guests have joined us here in Dullerton. When I first rolled into town, Dullerton had no sparkle, no shine, no soul. So I decided to use my unique brand of humor to cheer people up and give them back the will to live. I think you'll agree it's been a resounding success. The folks here are the sunniest bunch you'll meet. So what do you say? Want to hear some of my comic routine, live and uncut? No, I don't, but I think I have to. So the slime walks into a bar, and the barman says, "Why so blue?" Wait, there's more. What's that? You've heard enough? Well, I guess my unique brand of humor isn't to everyone's taste. But as I always say, there's no more fun than a nun with a pun. There's none more fun. Okay. Is that really the only joke that you can tell? Yep, that's the one. That's the one. There's none more fun than a nun with a pun. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend like I can like sear that conversation out of my brain forever. I know I can't, but I'm gonna pretend that I can. Because it's the only way I'll be able to sleep tonight. I saw it all, I tell you, with these very eyes. Shame no one believes a word I say. Look deep into my eyes, a bit deeper. That's it. I think I look trustworthy, right? Yeah. Finally, someone who's prepared to listen to my tale. Now make yourselves comfortable, because this is a good one. I call it the loss of Win. What happened was, Win was down in the dumps to an extent that was unusual even for Dullerton. He bared his soul to me that night, wondered what the point of hammering out yet another helmet was. His life work was to protect people, and yet no matter how hard he worked, people were still being killed by monsters. I tried to cheer him up, but it was no use, and that's when it happened. He disappeared into thin air, never to be seen or heard of again. And that was how we lost Win. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it looks like I need to keep looking as well. Visitors to Dullerton, you really couldn't think of anywhere better to go? If it's rumors of Max Win and his mighty armor that's brought you here, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's been 5 long years since he bashed out his last breastplate and vanished into thin air. Alright. So the dog is in front of the house. There's one more dude I can talk to. My wife never lets up about my supposedly substandard plowing skills. Reckons I'm too slow. I'd like to see her do better. This field may be small, but it needs one heck of a lot of plowing. This place is very, very dull. Visitors to Dullerton tend to make their excuses and leave within minutes. You're still here? Yeah, I mean, if there's... Maybe I can help you guys? I don't know. I'm not sure if the dog is going to let me get past, but I gotta try. Hi, dog. Arf, 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 grr. Yeah, shocker. I didn't manage to magically sell my way into the house, huh? All right. Well. I'm gonna say no to her really quick just to see if that prompts anything. Okay. No, it did not. It's kind of the only thing that's up here. You know? I'm sure there will be some reason for it. We just don't know what it is yet. Probably just need to give it a little bit of a think. Just give it a little bit of a think. Oh, I can't even zoom to it. Wait. Okay, maybe it's not that important. I can't even go back. I can't even zoom to it. Alright, well. I wasn't expecting that revelation from my zoom list, but it definitely indicates to me that maybe something is a little bit out of whack with that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try going back here, I guess. I kind of forgot about this place. But they turned me away last time. Basically told me to pound sand. Oh, although there is a thing up above them that I did not notice on the map previously. That could be valuable. Yeah. Yeah, he just tells me to shove off. Let's go north, though. What's this? This place sounds sad. Okay. It's a bunch of graves. There's a mini medal. Okay. Okay. I don't remember if I checked these. We're not. Why? Why is this here? Okay. That was, shockingly unhelpful. Have I been to that church over there? Yes. Where is that? Is that who I think it is? Yeah. Hi. Watch your marvelous fight through a crystal ball, best seat in the house. Okay. It has been an age since old Madame Luca wore her apron, but she foresees a treat in your future. Now eat. What are you waiting for, tucking before the lard gets hard? Ha-hee. Okay, great. Okay. You slept a deep and dreamy sleep. Yes, the best kind. You've been through a lot. It's time for Madame Luca to tell you the truth about this world. Your keen young mind's probably already worked it out, but the world you were in before was actually the world of dreams. This, on the other hand, is the real world. In the dream world, you were merely inhabiting the dreams of those living in this world. That is why no one was able to see you here in the real world. Well, no one apart from old Madame Luca, of course. Now that you know the truth, Madame Luca will cast a spell on you, the best spell she knows. This spell will allow you to cross between the real world and the dream world at any time. Oh. You don't say. There it is done. With your zoom spell, you can now fly between worlds anytime you like. Such a mighty spell takes much out of. Okay, feels drain. Our best off. Okay, yep, great. Wow. So that thing that I said that I couldn't do, that I was bummed about not being able to do, but I was like, well, it's whatever. I kind of get it. Okay, the game is just like, no, you don't. You could just fix that right up. Fucking hilarious sometimes. So how does it distinguish in my Zoom list between the All Trades Abbeys? Oh, switch worlds. Ah. So it's not, okay, it's not even that smart of a way to, okay. All right. Yeah, unfortunately I only get the bed in the dream world, no ship. But the bed is better than a ship, but it's also not quite as helpful or good, to be honest. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, man. You know what I will say about this game? I think it really hits the spot in me where I'm like really invested in exploring and finding everything and figuring out how it all works together. But fuck, it's like legit hard. It is like the exploration portion of this game is legitimately difficult. Because there's so many things that you can see, but you can't get to. And I think this is the first RPG that I've ever played where I was like, you know? It's just hard. It's just hard to figure out where you're supposed to go. Because exploring is hard. I've never been in this well? Surely I have. Well, inside this hut is hazardous. Aren't you a lot clear off? Don't you know when you're not welcome? You and me, little, must be dropping our demands off right about now. Ready for the big time? What? Oh, wait. Is there a thing happening? Where the fuck? Wait, where am I? I'm pretty sure I've been here. What town is this? Where am I? What is this? Wellshire. Have I? This town does not look remotely familiar. You ain't seen a young girl wander around here, have you? No? What the f... Master Swordsmith in Turnscoat. Oh. Okay. Right. This is an early town, but I don't remember anything about it. Village Chief's daughter, Cynthia. What's the matter? Have you caught a whiff of some undesirables hanging around the place? Oh my god, I forgot. I was invisible when I was here last time. And I overheard the plot to kidnap... Oh my god. This is so old. This is like the first day I played this. As I can tell, give it back to here. You've gotten it right taking her. You weren't you. I'm sorry I flew off the handle. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. I'm sick with worry. Holy shit, I forgot all about this. It was just me and Carver when I was here last time. And we were ghosts. Probably gather my poor daughter Cynthia's gone and got herself kidnapped. If I get my hands on the ne'er-do-wells, what took her, I'll wring their necks to help me goddess. All I've got to go on is this note they left on the table. Hark at this. We've got your daughter. If you ever want to see her again, you better cough up. Come to the overgrown well north of the town with 5,000 gold coins and make it snappy. Have you ever heard the like of that? What am I going to do? I ain't got no choice but to beg, borrow, and steal and try to wrestle up those 5,000 coins. No. I'm gonna go beat those nerds up. Short of a bob or two, but it seems like he... Ugh, Jesus Christ, I can't read this dialogue. I think we just need to go back up there and beat those dudes up. Man, I totally forgot about this. Let's make this quick. I have a feeling these kidnappers might melt. That Bloomin' Chief don't have half. That Bloomin' Chief don't have take his time. Hang about. Who do you lot think you are? Have you come on the village chief's path by any chance? Yes. So you must have brought the ransom. That'll be 5,000 of your finest gold coins. Come on, let's be having it. What's that? You're not handing over the gold till you've seen that the girl's safe and sound? Well, if you're gonna be like that, fine. Have it your way. Little, go and get her ladyship, now. Come on, shake a leg. There you go. She's, okay. Well, here she is. Large as life and right as rain. Not a scratch on her. Fuck. Nope. Chief sent you to take his daughter back by force. I'd like to see you try. Look lively, Little. I think we're going to have to teach these mugs a lesson. You got it, Big. Right, who's first? I have really bad news for these guys. I think I was supposed to come fight them at least a dozen hours ago. So they're probably dead. Oh, what a dodge. Yeah. I mean, they're not melting. But I don't think they can hurt me. Great. If our dear old mother had lived to see her boys in this sorry state, we've been done good and proper, Big. I think I need to lie down. We'll get you back for this. You see if we don't. All right. That's right. What he said. Okay, bye. Walt removes the gag from Cynthia's mouth. Phew, you've only gone and saved my life. How can I ever repay you? That pair of clowns have absolutely no idea how to treat a lady, let me tell you. Thank the goddess you came along when you did, or who knows what would have happened. Cynthia, it's you. You're alive. Oh, I'm alive, all right, but I owe it all to this fine bunch of heroic folk. You. I know you. You came to my house. But surely you didn't... You mean you summed up the ransom out of your own pocket? Nope. So you're saying you gave those kidnappers a thick ear and sent them packing? I'm very glad to hear it. I'm afraid I don't have anything for you now, but I promise to make this up to you later. Right, young lady, let's get you home and get the kettle on. That sounds like the best idea I've heard all day. We're going back. We're gonna head back into town and put our feet up. I can't thank you enough for what you did. Boy, alright. Solving a 20-hour-old quest. Easy. What could they possibly reward me with? I don't even really care what it is. I just wanted to solve the current problem that I have of not knowing where to go. Meet my heroes. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shut up when you did. Those kidnapping clowns were getting quite restless waiting for my old man, let me tell you. Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. Where's he at? There he is. You're back. I was hoping you'd pop by. I've been asking my daughter a little bit about what went on back there. According to Cynthia, if you hadn't shown up when you did, she could have been in real danger. I can't hope to ever express my gratitude, but I'd be honored if you accept this small reward. It's a seed of life. I hope you'll find a use for it. Okay, that's the key item sound. Save my precious daughter's life. You'll always be welcome at my house. What is that for? Or is it... Okay, I think it's not a key item. I think it's just an HP boosting item. Which, like, I'm not gonna... Beggars can't be choosers here, but also... That's a pretty lame reward, if I'm being honest. Always welcome in Wellshire. I heard you got the better of that old Murdoch, first kidnappers, now evil sorcerers. Is there anything you lot can't do? Haha. Okay, well. Alright. Well, I did at least find something that I've completely forgotten about, but it did not solve the imminent problem that I'm still facing, which is that I don't know where the fuck to go. I don't know where the fuck to go. I think what I will do is go back to Madame Luca's. Because I just have this sneaking suspicion that maybe I've been missing more stuff. Welcome back. Your journey goes well. No. Can see a village. It is Pescado. You'll meet someone. Helping that person will in turn help you immensely. Okay, if you say so. Somnia Castle, there's a young king who rules over the land. His image is starting to become clearer and more vibrant. He looks just like you wouldn't believe Madalukish told you, but it is most curious. Where did that young king come from? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just gonna go back to fucking... Pescada. Wait. Where's Pescada at in my teleport? There it is. Okay. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, she is your hint if you are lost and don't know what to do next. So, that is correct. Why is that a thing? Good question. Oh, look at the time I need to get a move on. I've got my delivery to make. This is new. Where's he going? Follow that man. Can't outrun me. What are you doing? That's my delivery done. I suppose I'll be going back to the shop then. I'll see you next time, Rod. Thanks for your custom. Wait, you're buying all the fish? You again, KHC, I'm busy. Get out. Go on. Sling your hook. Bro. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't want to help him. Oh, here he comes. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, wait. Is the fish a mermaid thing? What are you doing, clown? What a pain. What's he doing? What's he doing? Do I have to tail him? I have to tail him. You're in the way, get out of here, move it. I have to tail him. I have to fucking watch his slow ass walk all the way. Delivery time, shocker. Yep, uh-huh. Can't imagine. Totally catches, I would have never believed. Why didn't he do this the first time I walked in? What did I do that prompted him to do delivery time the second time? Alright, I don't know if I need to actually talk to Rod, and if I do, I will, but if I don't need to talk to him, he sucks, so... Yeah, he's looking around to make sure nobody's following him. Just gonna use my top screen power here. All right. Oh my god, that's why the cave is all fucking weird. It's because you have to follow his ass the whole way there. No way. No way, dude. No. And I can't rotate the camera this time. Tiny Tim moves faster. I mean, he is supposed to be crippled. He did suffer some severe injuries of some sort. So it kind of makes sense. Oh, okay. One room to go. He only moves when you have him on screen, too. There it is. I knew there had to be a switch or some shit to open that. That's why she runs, because I think that goes to the spot where the mermaid went to. There she is. Yo, you be talking to mermaids? Huh? You lot? You don't know when you're not welcome, do you? I'm guessing you didn't see anything strange or startling just now, am I right? I hate this question so much. No, you're not right. So you saw something, did you? I'm afraid I can't let you leave this cave alive. Though the shape I'm in now, it's not like I could stop you even if I tried. Suppose you came to try to get your hands on a real live mermaid, but if that's not why you're here, then I'm begging you, don't tell anyone about the mermaid you saw. If word gets out, who knows what could happen to my poor, sweet Unda. Oh, Rod. Unda, my scaly love. Ugh, don't make it weird. Come on. Listen to me, Rod. There's no need to be suspicious. Nothing in these folks' hearts is deceitful or malicious. Well, if my Unda sees some good in you, can't be all bad. So will you keep quiet about her? Yeah. I'm so happy I could weep. It seems my Unda's instincts were right. I owe my Unda everything. She saved my life, you see. I remember it like it was yesterday. I ignored the villagers' warnings and went out to fish in spite of the fierce storm that was raging. A huge wave struck my ship head-on and sank it. It left my arms and legs reduced to this sorry state. I must have swallowed half the ocean. I could feel myself fading fast. It was then that Unda appeared. She took me in her arms and carried me to the safety of this cave. But my poor Unda paid a price for her kindness. With my dear mermaid sisters, I frolicked in the sea. True bliss it was to swim, so joyful and carefree. When the storm had arrived, we turned tail and headed home. But then I heard that voice, so faint and so alone. My heart was rent asunder by those plaintive cries. I knew deep in my soul that I could not swim idly by. It was then that I discovered my one true destiny, to reel in my dear Rod who waited there for me. While my Unda bravely swam to help me, her fellow mermaids thought she was lost and swam home. Unda was left stranded, unable to cross the monster-infested seas by herself. Since that fateful day, I've been safely hidden here. My Rod has made it clear that I have not a thing to fear. I dearly love to take Unda back to her companions, but it's just... Rod, it pains me oh so much to see the anger that you vent. Yeah, it's just fucking Dr. Seuss, yeah. Do you not already realize that I'm perfectly content? Now if you'll excuse me, I need to stretch my fins. For what use is a mermaid without her daily swim? Yeah, she rhymes every other line, yes. Unda may put on a brave face, but I know she dearly wants to return to her true home. But I am not the man I was, and I have not the strength left in my limbs to help her. If only there was someone who had the strength and courage to escort my Unda back to her home. Do you know anyone with a ship and the courage to traverse treacherous waters who could return my Unda to her true home? I do! You do? Where are they? Wait, you don't mean... you? Well, I'm not sure you look the part, but if you're sure... Right, let's start by seeing this boat of yours. I'll wait here while you go and fetch it. Okay, can I evac out of here? Because, like, I don't... These screens are long, man. Fuck! Alright, I'll walk. Boat. I'll be that ship. It's you, isn't it, Walt? With that ship, you'll be able to cross the ocean and bring my Unda back to her home. What? Walt, I'm begging you. Take my Unda safely back to where her companions await her. Can I rely on you? Yes. I knew you wouldn't let me down. My darling Unda, please go with these brave folks. What we had, it couldn't last forever. I'm sending you back to where you rightfully belong. But Rod, what about... Pains me to say it, but if you stay here with me, you'll never be truly happy. This isn't your home. But Rod, have you forgotten that special thing we had? I cannot think of leaving. It makes me feel so sad. Unda, that's enough. Please go. You cannot stay here. One day, I swear I will. I will. Rod, my love, I know inside that this is not the end. Every single day, I'll pray that we shall meet again. Unda, I'm not saying that shit again. That's so fucking weird. Hop in the trunk. All right. Unda's fellow mermaids should be living in the sea beyond that strait that lies far to the northeast. That must be the sea on the other side of that floodgate you came through to get here. Count on you, escort my precious Unda. Okay, yeah. It's like a few monster battles away. It'll be fine. In fact, I might even be able to throw up, let's see here. I don't know if Padfoot will work, but I'm going to try it. We're sneaking through the water. It's totally normal and fine. Okay, it doesn't. It probably doesn't work. Oh, what up? What up, dudes? Why is she the size of the ship? Not important. Don't worry about it. Down that path, down that path is the road to madness. Bruh. Extra sleep. Extra turbo sleep. I mean, I have bad news for you guys. When I'm on land, I'm also as big as the boat. See? I hope okay, she's still there. I just realized how stupid that was, but yeah. My character sprites are also as big as the boat, so I don't think it's quite the conspiracy that it could be about boat sizes and character sizes. I don't think the Padfoot effect was working anyway, so I'm not going to redo it. Don't run away. Ova, my dear sister, I beg you, do not flee. It is I, your missing Unda. Have you so soon forgotten me? Unda, precious Unda? Is it really you? Do my eyes deceive me? Could this somehow be untrue? My precious baby sister, back where she belongs. I had feared the worst. I'm so glad that I was wrong. I can still remember that dark day you disappeared. Was Unda gone forever? This is what we feared. Searching high and low, north to south and east to west, we scoured the vast ocean floor without a second's rest. We lived in mortal fear that you had met some horrid beast, who licked its savage lips and had itself a mermaid feast. fucking dark, but also hilarious because it's rhyming. Or had you met a worse fate, one too grim to bear? Perhaps you were lured away to some wretched human's lair. Was my mermaid sister helpless, held under lock and key? How could we hope to find her, or ever set her free? If only you could have known the sleepless nights I did endure, for in my painful state I feared there was no cure. But sister, let me tell you, let me whisper in your ear, not all human beings are as unkind as you fear. For without a sturdy vessel in which to safely sail, I am sure I would not be alive to tell this very tale. And if my loving rod had not looked after me so well, I am afraid I surely would not have a tale to tell. I know I've caused you anguish, lots of misery and pain, but now that we're together, I will never leave again. All that really matters is that you have returned. All your mermaid sisters were terribly concerned. I must thank you, travelers, for rescuing my sister. Words could surely not express how terribly I've missed her. Whoever you may be, you have courage in reserve. Here's a little something, no more than you deserve. This is the harp of Lorelei, fabled in mermaid lore. Take it now, I implore you. Go ahead, it's yours. You want to tell me what that does, but also still in a rhyme? If you're out at sea and ever find yourself in trouble, all you need to do is pluck that harp on the double. We'll listen for its melody playing in the distance. Once we hear the sound, we shall offer our assistance. But all that we can do is take you to our home, down in the briny deep where our mermaid sisters roam. Down below the waves, you'll be free to explore all of the delights that lie beneath the ocean floor. Come, dear Stunda, let us spread the happy tidings. My sister has returned and is no longer in hiding. Thank you, my dear Ova. I'm so happy I've returned. Later on, I'll share with you all the things I've learned. All we gotta do is give this harp a strum and we'll be swimming with the fishes? Well, as long as we don't wind up sleeping with the fishes, let's give it a try. If we're ever unsure of how to proceed, it's worth paying Madame Luca a little visit. She can see where our fate lies in the crystal and offer us guidance. I was about to just like, fuck it, let's go talk to her again, because she might know where the mermaid home, where Mermaid Town is. That's fine by me. There you go. I'll be honest. It might seem corny, and some people might not like it, but it takes a lot of fucking effort to write that much dialogue that rhymes, is all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm turning and tossing in bed each night is the same vision. A strapping young king ruling over Somnia Castle. The crystal is clear. It said this mystery was soon to be solved. And now here you are, write it on fate's schedule. Let's call it a night. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Somnia. Okay. Why, though? Why Somnia? King of Somnia, where could this young king come from? Looking after yourself. Okay, alright. Well, we'll go back to Somnia, I guess. Why? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Also, I think she might be talking about the Dream Somnia King, but I'm gonna check the real Somnia King. Because I don't know how to tell the difference. Yeah, it's not this King Somnus. It's the young one in the sky. In the dream sky. And then I just leave? Alright, well, I mean, maybe we're gonna go back. Calm down. I can't help it that that's what Million Carver said to do. What do you want from me? you so much for getting out of efforts. I was worried to death about His Majesty. You seem finally returned. Rigors of battle seem to Okay, well. Alright, that didn't really help. He has no further orders for me. Alright. So he didn't... So now he's talking all fancy and polite like the king hired me to blue it at the casino? This beats fighting off. Okay, alright. Alright, this was not helpful. This was not helpful, and her advice was not helpful. So I'll go do it just for your sake. Just for your sake, Chayla, I'll go use the harp at the mermaid place, okay? I am gonna save first, though. Because I don't trust myself not to drown. But I'll go there in just a second. I sure do. I sure do. I also appreciate Carver's wisdom of, like, as long as we're not sleeping with the fishes, and I'm like, you know, weirdly, I don't trust that that's what's exactly going to happen. Hopefully my boat is somewhere nearby. My boat is not somewhere nearby, so I have to zoom to 10 feet away from myself to get my boat to be here. Oh, the mermaids stay. Do you need right to others being kind? Tell them how much you always care. Promise never to forget a single thing we share, and if he makes things of me too, I hope it makes him smile. I hope it helps him overcome all his daily trials. I pray that we will meet again, but God alone knows. Yet still I feel I'll be with him wherever he may go. Alright, well, we could get bogged down in talking to all these rhyming mermaids, but let's just try the fucking item. It's in my inventory. Alright. Ova's sing-song voice calls out to the party. The harp is of no use there, as it's plain to see. Find a larger body of water to dive beneath the sea. So it just doesn't work. I mean, you said here. You said use the harp. The only place I was in before I teleported was there. Oh, there's a bubble. The mermaid's power encases the ship in a giant bubble. Wow. How the fuck does this map even work, though? Here we're safe and happy, here's where we'll stay. The sea where Unda went, we must never ever stray. They say that place is home to an evil, evil mage who loves to invoke terror, horror, fear, and rage. That's... So do you like the ocean? It's where I want to be. There's certainly no better place than down beneath the sea. Far to the southeast, you will find Poseidon's Keep, a majestic, wondrous palace built by the King of the Deep. Yo, Poseidon in this game. Let's go. Oh, I don't want to leave. That one just says tee-hee-hee. That doesn't rhyme. Oh, that one does too. Okay. We've confirmed some unrhyming mermaids. They can and do exist. So, the underwater map. Can I just say this is like very Super Famicom as well? Like this is right around the time that we would have been getting, you know, your Final Fantasy 5s and 6s that had a bunch of like underwater exploration as like a whole new map, core mechanic type thing. So these are finned fatales. I do think that that's funny. The era of figuring out how to make JRPG parties be able to go underwater is in full swing in the Super Famicom era. Dude, these things suck. They're really strong. But they are very vulnerable to sleep. It's hailing outside? That sounds insane to me. So... oh, this is going to be really annoying.